Hi everyone, it's Lib and you're watching Diamond Cut TV.
Hi guys, welcome back to Diamond Card TV. Okay, I know most of you have heard about it by now. It's all over social media and everything. Everyone is talking about how the black aliens are returning to Earth. They say the black people that like us but have big eyes. They are said to have created black people. Interesting. So that is the question. Did the Anunnaki create black people? Hmm, quite fascinating. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there is something strange happening in our skies, and maybe, just maybe, it's been happening for a long time. I've always loved ancient stories, especially ones that ask big questions like where did we come from and what if the answer isn't what we've been told. Some people say beings from another world came to Earth a long time ago. They're called the Anunnaki. But like I said before, the big question is, did they have anything to do with the creation of black people? Stick with me until the end. I've got stories, wild ideas, and few surprises that might change the way you see the world and even question yourself. Before we dive in, give this video a thumbs up and type awaken in the comments. Videos like this sometimes get hidden, so let's show the algorithm we're here. Okay, so let's travel back, way back before pyramids, before kings, even before people as we know them. Long ago, people in the ancient Mesopotamia told stories about the sky gods. They called them the Anunnaki. According to legend, these weren't ordinary gods. They were powerful beings from a far-off planet named Nibiru, a place that moves through space in a long, strange orb. When they arrive, Earth looks very different. Giant animals roaming the land and humans aren't around yet. Not like today. The Anunnaki needed something from Earth, not water, not food, gold. They believe gold could help them fix problems on their planet, but mining is hard work, so what did they do? According to these old stories, they looked for a helper or created one. At first, the Anunnaki tried using another group called the Igigi to dig and carry the gold. But the Igigi got tired, they rebelled, they said no more. That's when the Anunnaki came up with a new plan. Make a new creature. Something smart but not too smart. Something strong but easy to control. So they mixed their own DNA with that of the creatures already living on Earth. Then, boom! The Adamu was born. That's what they call the first humans. Now, here where it gets interesting. Some believe that these first humans were dark-skinned, strong, living in Africa, where life began. That means black people could have been the very first humans the Anunnaki created. Or maybe it's just a myth. Even science says modern humans came from East Africa. That lines up with the stories. Is it just a coincidence? Let me tell you something wild. In ancient African traditions, there are stories about star people who came from the sky, shared Nordic early humans. These stories sound a lot like the Anunnaki tales from Sumeria. In southern Africa, not South Africa, There's a different southern, as in the lower region of Africa, not South Africa. Are we there to serve educational purposes? Near where I live, there are strange ruins thousands of years old. Some believe these were old mining sites and they might have been parts of the Anunnaki's missions. Also, in old African art, you sometimes see drawings of tall beings with big heads and strange eyes. Some even look like they have helmets on. Were these giant stories or memories or real visitors? The old text says that after a long time, something terrible happened. Planet Nibiru came back near Earth and it caused disasters, floods, storm, even a giant wave that covered everything. This is what some call the Great Flood. It's not just in the Bible. Lots of cultures around the world talk about a massive flood, including the Sumerians. The Anunnaki knew it was coming, so they built a great ship, Arks, to survive. They even saved a few humans to start again after the water went down. But after the flood, many Anunnakis lived. They went back to Nibiru before they left. They shared some of their stories on how to build cities, how to write, how to farm, even how to read the stars. They gave humans a head start, then disappeared. Let's talk DNA. Some scientists say humans are strange. Our DNA is super long, but we only use a small part of it. The rest, they call it junk DNA, but is it really junk or something else? Also, chimps have 24 pairs of chromosomes, but we have 23. That's not normal in nature, but something changed this. And get this, there's a thing called, I learned this in lab science. I learned this word in lab science, I swear. Mitochondrial Eve. It's not a person, but the name of the first mother in our DNA history. And guess what? Her roots trace back to Africa. What if that first mother was the first successful vision of the Anunnaki's human project? Let's go deeper. Some ancient African tribes practice cranial shaping, stretching their heads to look longer. Why? Maybe to look more like the gods. They once saw idols built temples that lined up with the stars, just like the ones in Mesopotamia. Did they share knowledge across continents? And in some African stories, gods came from the sky, walked with people, then promised to return one day. Could they have been talking about the Anunnakis? Maybe these aren't just legends. Maybe they are memories. The questions still linger. Did the Anunnakis really create black people? Were we part of a grand design from visitors beyond the stars? We may never know for sure. But stories, the science, and the symbols all seem to point in the same direction. Whether the Anunnakis were aliens, gods, just symbols for something greater, one thing is clear. Africa holds the key to our deepest mysteries. It's a place where the earth speaks, where the skies whisper all truths, and maybe, just maybe, where our true beginning lies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Drop a comment, tell me how you feel. Do you think the Anunnakis really created us? Especially black people? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, this is your girl Ayana signing off. Stay blessed, stay curious, stay powerful. See you next time.